So how much would it cost to buy such a house?
Right now, prototypes are always expensive, and
Sure.
so it's looking around $350 is kind of one of the final tallies. We've had student labor, so it's been cheaper because of that, but I'm actually a co-op student right now, so there is some cost involved. The economic analysis actually breaks down the cost changes. There's the cost of the base house without the technologies on it, and then there's the cost of the house with these systems involved. And so if you break all those down, you can see which systems are extremely economical right now. Some of them aren't, but the point of the competition is that you're trying to drive them in that direction.
If you were selling, it means a lot for the students, obviously, but I think what it says is that Ohio is not a status quo state. We refuse to be a status quo state. We understand that the future belongs to those who are willing to think new thoughts, try new things, and this is an example of how we are encouraging innovation, experimentation, and creating what I believe could possibly develop into a major job-producing industry. And we will perhaps diminish any suggestion that Ohio is a flyover state where the leaders, business and political, are not progressive in their thinking. And so I'm hopeful. There are still people to convince. And I think what the students are doing here, and what I hope their demonstration will result in, is a growing awareness among our decision makers, both corporate and political decision makers, that we cannot let this opportunity bypass us, that we've got to embrace research, newer technologies, and innovation if we're going to be successful in the future.
We're working on a pilot project to do green rooftops. We're working with the public library there. They've got a 90,000 square foot flat roof. 74,000 square feet of that is usable for this green rooftop. So this is a really exciting project. There are a lot of things going on, and we're trying to get the message out to people about the conservation of energy, the use of alternative forms of energy, and you know, it's just an ongoing effort that we really want people to buy into and to incorporate in their daily lives.
You have signed a climate...
Well, you know, I think we have a global responsibility, just outside of our responsibility here in the city of Cincinnati. We have a global responsibility to conserve the precious resources that are on this earth. They are limited. I mean, we don't have unlimited natural resources. So we've got to make sure that we're paying attention to what's happening around the world, that we're part of a network that is paying attention to conservation efforts, and signing on to the Mayor's Climate Protection Agreement is a part of that. It's a pledge to find ways to reduce energy, to find ways to use alternative uses of power. So it's really a commitment and a collaboration among mayors to really look after the Earth's resources.
Well, the idea of having the solar decathlon on this campus, first of all, begins with my view. I mean, I can look out my window and I've been seeing this house materialize right in front of my eyes. And I think that is the most exciting way to sort of bring a laboratory right to your doorstep. So it's exciting to be doing something that you can visibly see grow, whether it were solar decathlon or something else. But secondly, because it's so visible, it's a real symbol of our commitment to sustainability. And third, it's done by a group of students, and that's what we say all the time about the University of Cincinnati and our vision of UC21. It's students at the center, so here we have something cutting edge, something important to our society, designed by students. Well, I think at issue here is how does sustainability and the implications of climate change become a part of our everyday experiences? How does it get integrated into our curriculum? Because after all, taking courses is the corner of the realm. That's what you do. You come and you take courses in a degree program. So how can we make educating our student body and our faculty and staff a part of their general learning experience? Then how can we make it a part of their general living experience? Mine included in terms of the use of the kinds of light bulbs that we install, how many times we empty the trash, how visible is the recycling process for my building and your building. Already I nationally go to hotels and I get to fill out a little slip if I don't want my towels washed every day. So those are the kinds of things I think we can begin to integrate.